Hey guys, guess what? Oh my god, it's so exciting. It's the first day of the season for the drive-in. Well, it's not the first day. Let me take back a few steps. It is the first weekend of the season, though, for the drive-in. This is exciting for me. I love this place. I love coming to this place. Tonight's movies are going to be Godzilla vs. Kong and The Little Things. Now, Godzilla vs. Kong, first off, I'm excited for this film. I know, I've heard reviews of it. I've had friends tell me that it's not the greatest movie in the world. It's still worth a watch, but it's not the greatest movie in the world. But I don't care. It's CGI monsters fighting on the screen, and we all know what I think about CGI monsters fighting on the screen. I'm excited. It tickles that science fiction need that I have. The second movie, The Little Things, I think it's called. The Denzel Washington, Jared Leto, whatever his name is, right over there. Right over. I don't know. It didn't look good when it first came out. I wasn't all that excited about it. So, but I'm gonna watch it because it's a drive-in. Hey, it's the drive-in. Everybody say that along with me. I'm excited about being here. I don't know if you can tell that or not. So in just a few seconds, I'll be right back to let you know what I think about Godzilla vs. Kong. All right, see ya. Okay. Well, hey, I just got done watching the movie. There's two ways I want to tackle this. Basically, I want to review the movie as the adult Scott that I am right now, the old man Scott, and just say, man, first off, so the weakest point of these movies is the human element, and man, this movie seemed to pile that on. How many characters, how many human characters did he need in a Godzilla vs. King Kong movie? There just seemed to be so much plot and so many characters in this movie that they just didn't spend enough time on any of them. And not only that, but the time they did spend on it was kind of unwise and poorly planned. Poorly plotted, at least. The plot of this movie was extremely weak. Extremely weak. It was. You could follow it. It made sense, but every step of the way, you're just like, that's stupid. Oh, come on, that's dumb. It was a weak plot. It was an extremely weak plot, and it just made it really kind of a chore to watch, at least when the humans were on. As far as the monster fights go, because that's exactly why we're going to see this movie, is to see King Kong vs. Godzilla. And in true Marvel form, circa 1960s, where they usually had two good guys fight each other, and at the end they fought a common and bad enemy. This movie did follow that formula to the T. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the ultimate surprise bad guy is, but I will say this. When I was growing up, and I was 10 years old, I remember a lot of the characters that Godzilla fought, and I really got into them. And these movies are doing kind of an excellent job giving those ridiculous Toho ideas, like the Rodons and the flying turtles and stuff like that. They're doing a good job giving those characters, and they're making them presentable, if not really looking kind of cool on the screen. I respect these movies for that and for that alone. But at the same time, the action sequences in this movie were, some of them are good, some are very mediocre. It still made the film kind of worthwhile watching. I did enjoy that aspect of this movie, was watching the big monsters fight. And That, I'm going to reiterate again, is the reason why we're going to see these stupid popcorn movies, is to see these CGI monsters fight themselves on the screen. If you can just get through the plot. Alright, there are some plot elements in here that are just really dumb. And I remember being the 10-year-old Scott and watching those Toho movies and muscling through the human portion of those movies to get to the monster fight. And even though the plot devices in those movies, which were, I would say, equally as stupid as the plot devices in this movie, I still gave it a pass because I was 10 years old and I didn't know any better. I just wanted to see two monsters fight. Unfortunately, the old man, grumpy old man Scott, who loves his movies and likes the plot, the context of the plot, as much as the monsters now, I can't forgive it. I can't forgive the stupid plot that it took to get to the fight scenes. So I'm gonna go ahead and grade it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it. It's a toughie. It's a toughie. I don't know what to grade this. I'm gonna say it was a 65. I did enjoy the character design. I did enjoy the look of Kong. I did enjoy the look of the Godzilla. I did enjoy the big bad guy that we get to meet at the end. I did enjoy that. I did enjoy the look of that. It was just a lot to get through, and there's like some really stupid plot points. The humans in it acted in a very irrational manner. It was just a lot to get through to get to the good parts. There you go. All right, so hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. The little things. I don't know. I don't care. It's the stupid interrogation room movie. With Jared Leto and whatever his name is. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna go in just a few seconds. I'm gonna be right back, Denzel Washington. Thank you. I'm gonna be right back to let you know what I think about the little things. All right, guys. Bye. I just got done watching the movie. I guess here's how I want to tackle this. Are you guys a reader like I am? There was a book by Stephen King I read it was called Bag of Bones. In that book, we're introduced to a couple characters. And, first off, it was like a 600-page book. At the very end, we were given a premise that we believed which was what the book was about for, the 550 of those pages, and then the last 50 pages of that book, we found out that I remember reading it and finding out what happened to some of the characters in the book, and realizing that I had been lied to for the majority of the book, and finding out, oh my God, this is what this book is about. Is this? And then later, and then it finishes that thought, and then I don't know. At the end of that book, I felt kind of robbed, kind of cheated, kind of lied to. That's what this movie is to me. It is basically a murder mystery, where we're shown this staged murder scene where the girls are killed in a really grisly fashion, and then staged afterwards. Throughout the movie, we're given kind of hints on what's really going on. And I'm not talking to murder. I'm talking about what's happening with Denzel Washington's character. What's happening with this other detective's character. And all the way throughout the film, we think we're getting a nice, clean end to this murder mystery. But at the end of it, we're not. And it's kind of a bait and switch where we later find out. Well, I won't tell you what we find out. If you want to watch the movie, I don't want to spoil it for you. But at the same time, when I'm given the reveal, when I find out what this movie is really about, then I kind of feel cheated. That I kind of feel like I have been misled, and that this movie it didn't waste my, it kind of wasted my time. And I was given kind of a very unsatisfying ending. Okay, so again, I gave you the premise, and I gave you what I thought was wrong with the movie. I'm sure that there are people out there that will enjoy that journey and the acting in that movie. But if you're looking for a movie, you're looking for a murder mystery that has a nice, clean, tied up ending to it, this is not the movie you want to watch. I did not enjoy it. I enjoyed the performances. I really enjoyed the performances. Here's the thing. I went into this movie thinking, Jared Leto is kind of a hack, and I don't like him. But I really believed him in that character. I really dug him. I thought he played a really good, skeezy, kind of creepy guy. I really enjoyed that. I liked Denzel Washington as that kind of like almost at the edge of retirement cop. I enjoyed the performances. I just didn't enjoy the story. I wish it gave me a more satisfying story. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and give it, for the performances, I would give it a good 50%. I'll give it a 55. 55% is what I'll give that movie. No more than that, no less than that. But at the same time, it was not satisfying, and maybe other people would find something to take away from that movie that I didn't. But it was not my kind of movie. So therefore, 55 is about the highest it's going to go. As far as Godzilla vs. King Kong, again, there were some of the fight scenes between Kong and Godzilla weren't as impressive as I wanted them to be, and the human element that they gave us in the story was way too much. Just pile upon pile of like really bad plot devices to get us to those fight scenes. It was not satisfying. I'm going to even lower it, go even lower. I'm going to give it a 60% instead of 65. It was not fun. So anyways, hey guys, it was a really good night. I got to go to the drive-in and enjoy an evening at my favorite hangout, which is the drive-in. I don't know what's coming next. But I will definitely, I'll try to make this on the regular. All right. So anyways, as always, I want to wish everybody peace, Montanay. I'll talk to you guys later, and goodbye.